Hi guys, Chris here from LOAmasters.com, or Law of Attraction Masters, and I've just got a quick video for you because if you're receiving this video it's because you on this email list here, the page I'm looking at now, which is LOAmasters.com/preview.html, where you downloaded a free report telling you all this stuff about the law of attraction, why it doesn't work for 95% of people and so on. And as you can see here, so what I do is, if you're watching this video, I will also put a link to this page so you can download the report again. What I actually do, thinking out loud, is I'll put a link direct to the report as well, so you can actually, if you haven't read through that sort of preview report, you can read through it. Some good stuff there. But what I wanted to talk about today is the actual LOA Masters Guide has been released. I'll just show you. This is the Warrior Special Offer thread. I've just done it as a Warrior Special Offer. I could have done it direct on the site, but I've just done it as a Warrior Special Offer, and you will have a link in your email. When you were sent this video, there'll be a link there going straight through to this thread. And basically what it is it's everything. I've read a lot of books, 20, 30 books on the law of attraction, and picked out the best bits, or the bits that I think are the most usable. And out of the knowledge that I've gathered, I've basically written up this report that will tell you how to actually use it. Because this is what I would say, and I know it all sounds a bit weird, and I'm quite sort of, I wouldn't say skeptical, but I do sort of read it with a pinch of salt and think, well, is it a case that you magic stuff up, and does it work like magic? And that's really what I've done with this report. The way to think of the law of attraction, if you've seen movies like The Secret, it did make it seem like magic, like just some sort of almost like casting a spell, and you get all of your desires and so on instantly, like created for you in your reality, in your world. It's not entirely like that. I explain fully in the report how you can actually use it practically and see changes in your life. And you can call it what you want. I mean, whether you want to call it law of attraction, or whether you want to call it upping your potential, or whether you want to call it a new mindset, the fact is that if you follow the techniques, I would say just keep your mind open while you're reading the report. I'll just scroll down a little bit so you can see what's in it. I showed the beast, that's my car there. But I mean, that doesn't pertain to anything in the actual report, apart from the fact that that was one of my dreams, one of my desires, that I used some of the techniques within this report to actually get. But you'll find out in the report the number one reason why people fail with the law of attraction, in my opinion. And again, it's sort of touching on the fact that it's not magic, you have to do something else. And that's sort of there, one thing you must do if you really want results. The best part, or one of the best parts of the report that you'll really like, is 5 simple strategies you can use daily for big results. Now, if you've seen stuff on the law of attraction and you've seen stuff on visualization and you just can't do it, you just sort of either don't have time in the day, or have never got success before, or even think it's all a bit weird, you want to pick the report up just for these simple strategies, because I'm exactly the same. I find visualization not difficult, but never sort of, it never got me feeling really great. But even if you're thinking about your dreams and your desires and the things you want, it never really, you sort of think, oh, I've just wasted 5 minutes visualizing. So that's the way I got round it, or how I actually use it to make it work. And yeah, you want to see in the report the simple strategies you can use. There's 5 of them, and to prove it works, there's a 24-hour challenge in the report. I show you how to put it in action and get results, and start seeing results in just 24 hours. And also the accelerator method, again, it's sort of similar to the 24-hour stuff. I also show you how you can get instant results from the law of attraction right now, literally within seconds, and that's not a overstatement. It's literally what the law of attraction's really about and how to tap into it properly. And there's loads more in it. I've got just looking. This is actually a report. It's not a huge report. It's 24 pages, but there's very actionable stuff there. I won't scroll all the way through, but there's actionable stuff in the report. You could literally read it in one sitting, and if I do say so myself, it can change your life. I mean, exactly like it's changed mine. This stuff was sort of pieced together by not just the law of attraction stuff, but having read a lot of Jim Rohn and so on, and sort of getting an idea of what it's really about. You know, reading a lot of self-help stuff and mixed in with the law of attraction. Of course, it all sort of started with the law of attraction, got really popular. It's been about for years and years. For those of you that have read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, you know, he's basically talking about the law of attraction ever such a lot in the guide. And if you listen to Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, any of them, you'll notice that there's an undercurrent of the law of attraction there. But The Secret was when it became commercial recently. And I think The Secret was a great movie, but I think it touched on how to feel good with your thoughts, but it didn't actually touch on that much practical stuff, what you really need to do to make sure that these aren't just sort of feel-good dreams. You need to actually do something. I won't waffle on and on, but I would say click on the link in your email, grab this guide, and it's got a 30-day refund policy. If you don't like it, you don't like it, that's fair enough. But do grab this, and there's also the opportunity to join a Google Plus group where you can meet other members, and I will be giving you more techniques to use that will really make sure that you use the law of attraction and start seeing instant results. It's all about fast results. So I'll leave the video there, grab the guide, and also just sort of, you know, doing the video for those of you that have purchased the guide, or for those of you that are going to purchase the guide. When you purchase the guide, if you leave me a review of the guide and post it in the thread, I will also give you access to the Google Plus group, just as a sort of favour for leaving the review, for taking the time to review it. All I ask is that you read through it and you try the techniques and you read it with an open mind, and let me know what you think. Okay guys, cheers.